England and France, two nations with a complex sporting relationship spanning decades. And for all involved, there is added complexity. Players, colleagues, teammates at club level. But such camaraderie must be put aside for now. It is undoubtedly a stern test for both sides. And a fantastic, tight venue, the Gavis, now looking every bit a 21st century stadium after the recent renovations. Oh, this is a friendly... Kane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Another chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And here's a chance!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Maguire gets over and intercepts. Played out to the left flank. Kane. Well, played right into his path. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, strongly challenged there. Looking for options for movement. Rabiot. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly. So, a breakthrough already. England making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
Foden. He's got away. Goalkeeper's ball. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Grealish. And the ball's a good one here. Chance! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rice.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kane. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And here's Kane. Oh, no joy this time. Dembele. And it's Rabiot. Here's Chouameni. Mbappe. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Rabiot. Now Mbappe. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mignon deals with it effortlessly. Pavard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Giroud. And here's Dembele. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bellingham. Saka's delivery. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's going to go a long way. He has found the way through. Now it's Kane. Done delicately. He's in here! Goes to finish! And more, and more, and extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control. Rabiot. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
England were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Griezmann. Bellingham. Grealish. Bellingham.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Hit into the middle. There's the shot! Hernandez attempts a clearance. And he should have made it 4.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
And now they can spring out of defence. Spread out to the left.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Griezmann. It's a good ball out wide. Great ball if he can get there. Lovely feet. And that's aimed into the middle. And there's the end of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
England have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. There's the start of the second half. Hernandez. Kane. Now it's Rice. Nice control. Oh, here's a chance! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
England totally rampant here. England are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bellingham. Can he get it through? They're back in possession and ready to go. Big chance! And that has faded wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. He's found a way through. And that's been... Now the finish! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
England tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a throw. He's looking to set free a runner. There's no flag. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
In for a header! Oh, it needed better placement. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Bellingham, can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And he has been fouled there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Upamecano. Now Hernandez. Rabiot. Upamecano. Diaby is onto it in a flash. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Grealish. He's picked his way through. Hernandez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That pass isn't the best. Chouameni, forward it goes. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played back in, looking for the runner. And that could... He's had a hit! Griezmann. Bellingham. Rabiot. Kane. There's the shot! No, it's wide.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Cambio di giocatori.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Mignon gets it away, and that has put paid to that. Koundé can get it clear.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Grealish. Rabiot. Now Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Thuram. And it's Griezmann. Diaby. And he welcomes it in. And nicely intercepted. Rabiot. Bellingham. Can he latch on to this? And he was quick to react. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. And here's Kane. Distributed tidily.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Pulls it back. Header! Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe. That has not gone well. So that's it. It is all over. England pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness relentlessness. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
England really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.